Well, ladies and gentlemen, how's everybody doing? We are live on this fine Tuesday. It's a Taco Tuesday. You already know the vibes. We're here on a Tuesday. We're going to be talking tonight some CFP rankings. We're going to be talking Thursday night football preview between Bills and the Patriots. But we have to start off with the Soccer Lombardi, as the offices of Pat McAfee say. The USA is winning the Soccer Lombardi, baby. We're coming for that
Hell
thing.
yeah,
We
don't.
got past the group stage, Jake. 1-0 over Iran. Huge goal by Christian Pulisic, number
Yes.
10, the leader of that ball club, scores the goal to give the USA the dub. Jake,
Yeah.
how we doing tonight, man? And how are you feeling about USA soccer right now,
Oh
man?
my God, man! I was watching that during my marketing research class today, and we didn't get you and I didn't get to see the goal go in, but we got to see the score. And man, did he put his body on the line, and he did tell the world that fuck yeah, I'm playing. He told it just like that. He said I'm playing Saturday against the Netherlands. Uh, Pretty nice goal, not gonna lie. You know, a little contact. Who says soccer's not a contact sport? But no, it was a good goal in the 38th minute. Put him up 1-0. And dude, I'll tell you, when I was watching it was a nail biter. To be honest with you, I thought Iran was gonna get one of those calls in the box. Thank God they didn't. Otherwise, that would have been. I think there might have been like 2 or 3 penalty kicks. But thank God the refs, let the boys play, and we know we're moving on. But I think going forward, I think we're going to need to score the more than one goal in a
Yeah.
game to
Yep.
make sure that we win, because the Netherlands, they're a good team, historically a decent team. And then once if we get past them, it gets tougher and tougher. It gets down to 8,
Yep.
and I got to see who would potentially play there. But no, it was a good game, nail biter. We did a good job of stalling in about the 80th minute. We started real stalling. You could see it. Iran was starting to vocalize that a little bit more, to be honest with you. But hey, that's soccer, baby. Learn the rules, right? But Dunkel, hey, is this a chance the U.S. pulls this off or what?
Yeah. I mean,
First time ever.
here's what I'll tell you. I think it's cool that they made it past the group stage. Not a lot of people, I believe, were giving them a chance to. So the fact that they were able to get out of there and make it to 16 teams is awfully impressive for this team. I don't know if they can win it, Jake. A lot of talent left in that bracket there. You got Messi, you got Ronaldo, England, who we played uh, uh, just a few days ago, is still in there, and they're obviously a very good team. And we have a big test on Saturday morning with the Netherlands. I think that's going to be a
Yep.
tough game, but I think the USA's got a shot at this thing. They got as good a shot at anybody, right?
They're
They're in the
young.
tournament.
They
It's
that
single elimination. It's win or go home, and
yeah,
whoever wins wins.
yeah,
And
no, I agree. And they're one of the younger teams in the whole tournament. I think their average age is 24 years old and like 271 days or something like that. So it's a young team,
gives
but
them
they're
the advantage
hungry.
in some areas.
Yeah, they're hungry, they're not scared, and they're going into it. I think if I'm not going to be stupid saying this, but I think they're one of the more dangerous teams because people are going to see them as not a threat. But don't count us out. That's all I got to say. But
Well, hey, it's like with anything. If you count somebody out, they could go out there and prove you wrong.
oh yeah,
That's how
oh
it
yeah,
kind of goes.
hell yeah, we love that underdog mentality here in uh here in the beautiful state. We love the underdog story, don't we, Dunk? But hey, what's going on in the football world, buddy? What is that?
So, dude,
CFP, college football.
college football
What's
rankings
going
came out. We got the top six here. It's number one Georgia, number two Michigan, number three TCU, number four USC, number five the Ohio State Buckeyes,
on?
and number six the Alabama Crimson Tide.
Yeah.
So just looking at this as a whole, I'm not surprised. I figured Ohio State would drop to five, Bama would be at six. I will say, Jake, I'm kind of surprised Michigan didn't get up to number one, only because
Whoa.
that win was very impressive. To go on the road and beat the number two team in the country by, 20 plus points is a pretty big deal. That was the only thing that really shocked me. But at the same time, it's now conference championship weekend. I think everything sorts itself out. And here's what I think. This is my final prediction right now for the college football playoff. I think it's going to be number one Georgia, number 2, Michigan, number 3, Ohio State, and number 4, Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
I think TCU is going to lose to Kansas State. I think Kansas State, they're a really underrated team. Deuce Vaughn running the football. And I think Utah, man, Cam Rising, Kyle Whittingham, that team's been balling. So that's what I picked to start the year, and I'm going to stick with it.
So you got Georgia, Michigan. Who was after that?
Ohio State and Alabama.
Ohio State. So you have Alabama sneaking in with 2 losses. You got them sneaking in?
Yep.
And I don't know if it's never been done where two lost teams ever gotten in, Dunk. You think it's possible this year?
Yes, it's happened.
This is the year?
It's happened once.
Was it Alabama?
I believe it was Alabama.
Was it like 2015 or 16 or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay. So Alabama's the only one. Okay. We'll see how it goes. Obviously for me, I think Georgia should have stayed number 1.
Okay. Well, I was just going to say,
Because what?
I was just going to say too, Jake. Also, too, college football, they're about making money. I mean, if you have a semifinal with Georgia and Alabama and Michigan and Ohio State, it's going to make the college football landscape a lot of money.
Mm-hmm. True that. To me, I think Georgia should have stayed number 1. They're the powerhouse throughout this whole year so far. You don't see them slowing down. They absolutely murdered every single opponent they've been against pretty much. They're going to go into the SEC, probably win the title there. So I think they should have stayed number 1. Michigan, it was great. Yeah, it was a great, impressive win. I think that obviously bumped them up to number 2. But, it was a question. It was kind of like, okay, you play that game 10 times, they probably win it, 5, maybe 4 times. So it's like that was more of a toss-up to me. TCU, they're unbeaten, so obviously they got to be up there. So they take the final spot of the unbeaten teams, and then you got that 4th team. I personally thought maybe they would give mercy to Ohio State just because it was a rivalry game. It was kind of a fluke game. I feel like I don't know if that would really happen again. So I thought they would give the mercy of that. But hey, college football rankings, they said this is a grown man's league, so your feelings mean nothing. So they gave USC the go ahead. And Dunkel, you're a Utah fan this weekend?
Oh, yeah. Big time.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, go Utah. I don't know much about Utah, but hey,
beautiful state, man. Beautiful state.
You ever been there?
No, but I've seen pictures. It looks beautiful.
I'm sure it is, Big D. But hey, I'll be watching some college football this weekend probably. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how that goes. So what's going on in the NFL world going on? I know we had a crummy Monday night game just now. Pittsburgh Colts. Pittsburgh pulled that one out. My fantasy this week is actually won both leagues. So Dunkel, I'm catching up to you in one of them. And then this weekend or this Thursday, we got a good game. We got Patriots and Bills. Both teams need it. Dunkel, what's going on? Talk to me about that. What are you feeling?
Yeah, I mean, obviously games at Gillette, tough place to go in and win a football game. I think the Bills, to me, have not looked great over the past few weeks. Played the last 2 games in Detroit and haven't looked a part of a Super Bowl team to me. We kind of
look like Detroit. They look like Detroit.
Yeah, we kind of touched on this last night when we were making our midseason conference championship picks and Super Bowl picks. It's like neither of us had Buffalo, and I think it's warranted. Like Buffalo just hasn't looked that great. Obviously, Von Miller being injured is a huge concern for that football team because they brought him in to get after the quarterback, to make the offensive line have to account for him along with Ed Oliver and all them boys up front. So
dogs.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Jake. I think this is gonna be a terrific game. I think you look at Belichick, he's had an ability to kind of frustrate quarterbacks in the past. He's frustrated the great ones, and he's frustrated young quarterbacks as well. So I think low scoring game here. Probably low 20s, like a 24-23 type game. Definitely going to be a slugfest down to the end. And I'm going to tell you this, Buffalo needs this game for the number 1 seed.
They definitely do.
Buffalo needs this game because Kansas City, they're 9-2, I believe, showing no signs of slowing up. Cincinnati's coming.
Yep.
Tennessee's still right there. Baltimore at 7-4, still kind of in that, but I'm not a huge believer in them right now. But yeah, I mean, definitely some AFC games to watch this weekend. We have this game on Thursday, and then Sunday afternoon we have the Chiefs at Cincinnati. So big weekend for AFC fans in the playoff picture. But
No,
Jake, what do you think about this Thursday night game, my man?
Totally agree with you, Dunkel. Before we get into that, I saw down in the comments, I did see T-Sibs down in the comments. Happy birthday, my man. He turns 21. T-Sibs, OG fan. You know, that used to be my old soccer teammate right there. That's my boy. That's my dog. Dunkel, you know T-Sibs real well. Hopefully he had a great birthday. Knowing that, man, he had a great birthday. So,
Basically my cousin, man, right there.
Hey, you like the beer, my man? Yeah, you know, it's No Shave November, so had to grow a little something out for everybody to see the awareness. But I think this game is more impactful than people realize. I think when we look back on the tier system of the playoffs, I think people are gonna be like, "Oh crap, Buffalo blanked this game," and therefore, you know. So I think this is a big one. It's getting late in the season. Obviously, injuries are a factor, like you mentioned too. So it'll be interesting to see, you know, how this one goes out. But Dunkel, I think I have an opposite opinion on this one. I know Bill Belichick is a defensive guru and he's an absolute monster when it comes to young quarterbacks, but I think the Bills get a bounce back game here. I think they're going to absolutely smother Mac Jones on that D. And as well as I think Josh Allen is going to throw some big old tutties to Stephon. I think Isaiah's out of this game. I don't know if he's coming back in this game. I know he got injured last game. Gabe Davis. I think it's going to be kind of a slugfest for them. They're just going to absolutely yonk it. I'm seeing Bills big on this one, even though it's kind of surprising. I'm tasting a little bit. So I'm going to go with Bills probably like 31 to like 17, something absolutely, you know, just like, damn, didn't see that one coming. So I'm going to bet overs on this one, Dunk. I'm betting overs always on when I see the Bills. But you're right. Josh Allen looking like Davis Mills out here for the Texans. So I don't want to see any more of that Josh Allen. I know your dad doesn't want that either. Fantasy, obviously. So we'll see how it goes. Hey, Aaron Rodgers, did you see anything about him?
Yeah, he might be playing this week, man.
Against them Bears, man. The Bears. Hey, it'll be a sad, sad game for him.
I think it depends on if Fields plays.
Fields will play.
You sure?
He's told the world. Fields said, "I want to play."
All right, I got you, but he's got to separate his shoulder. That takes a little bit.
On his non-thrower, on the non-thrower, and he ain't a thrower quarterback. We run. All right, we run. Name a good quarterback for the Bears. Never. We only make good running backs. That's all we need.
Which is exactly why you need to protect him.
Not for this. This game is more meaningful than everyone realizes. I hope they know. This is the passing of the torch. From Packers to Bears, and from Rodgers to Love. It's as simple as that. It's the passing of the torch. You guys had a great 25 years, probably 30 years now. More thinking about it, probably 35 years. Hey, it's okay. You can take the back seat to the Vikings, the Bears. It's all right. Don't worry about it. We'll take care of it. And then wouldn't be surprised if we got a Lombardi in the next 6 years. Wouldn't be surprised.
Hey, I don't care. The Bears, you know, if they do well, whatever. Just as long as it's not the Vikings. I hate Vikings.
Oh, you hate the Vikings, man?
Yeah. Oh, I hate the Vikings.
Shit. I would imagine you would hate the Bears more, but all right.
No, I hate the Vikings way more than I do the Bears.
Shit. Come at them. I see, boy. Bears gonna beat Green Bay. Appreciate it, brother. Hope you guys are staying safe.
Cowboys.
Yeah.
Vikings. Seattle.
Oh wow. So pretty much everybody you guys played in pretty historical games.
And then like the Bears are like here. Like, you know, yeah, sometimes, you know, it's a rivalry, whatever, but at the same time, Green Bay fans, Chicago fans have respect for each other. You know, we're the two longest.
Because we got Super Bowls. We got Super Bowls to our name.
We got Super Bowls. Our trophy case isn't empty like the Minnesota Vikings. So, you know.
For me, it would probably go Packers, Cowboys, I don't like Chiefs fans. I just don't like Chiefs fans.
Ooh.
So that's probably the NFL right there. That's how it is. That's how it is for me. But
There's
we'll step.
a lot of Chief fans, bro.
There's a lot of bandwagon Chiefs fans
You
too
want to know why I think a lot of people don't like the Chief fans?
because they're good.
Mahomes' brother, man.
Oh yeah, and his wife. His wife is freaking stupid. I don't like her one bit. And it's kind of like, it's kind of like the Bulls in the 90s. It's kind of like the Golden State now, and now it's the Chiefs. When a team just absolutely dominates year in and year out, and it's no comparison, you start getting haters. And then after a while, they'll start liking you again.
Wayne, because here's the thing, too, is like, who right now in the AFC would you say you have faith in to beat the Chiefs? There's not a team right now that I would say I have confidence in.
No. Like we said, there's tier 1 team, which is obviously the Chiefs. Then you got like the Bills, the Ravens. Then you got the Bengals, maybe the Dolphins. You throw it in there. And then the third tier teams are like the Titan type teams. So I don't see how that one goes. It'll be interesting who comes out the NFC, to be honest with you. We see Eagles. We see the Vikings. We see the Cowboys. I don't believe in the Giants. I don't believe in San Francisco. I could believe in as long as Jimmy G stays healthy.
Yeah, I think Jimmy G's got to stay healthy and take care of the football. That's
all I got. Yeah. Hey, legit, what did I tell you? All he has to do is pitch it right in front of him because he's got 4 or 5 dogs waiting for it, and they will block and run. All right.
Well, and like, dude, they have CMC, they have Debo Samuel. Like, I mean, those 2 guys right there.
Ayuk,
Kittle, Ayuk, and you throw in that offensive line with big T, Trent Williams, bro.
Yes, sir, man. They always got them chains on too, and you got Debo.
That dude's a dog, man. Talk about a left tackle.
And their defense is nice. They got some big boys up front.
Led by the man himself, Nicholas Bosa.
Yes, sir. I got you, my brother.
All right, Jay, man. Well, thanks for hanging out with us. Quick little short one tonight. This is all we kind of had to talk about. So,
hey, shout out to T-Sibs, shout out to T-Sibs, and shout out to Colin for sure. The bandwagon is back. We're here and there dibbling a little bit. We only got 2 of us right now, though. Burbach's never here anymore. So,
but just wait till we get the squad back. We'll be all right.
Oh, you'll be all right. All right, maybe we'll get a little Sunday action. Who knows? We'll see.
I'd be down. Down.
I'll see what my schedule looks like. All right, Brett. I'm gonna keep killing these zombies on Call of Duty. We're gonna complete some Easter eggs, followed by I already showered, so I just gotta go to bed after that. So see how that goes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to watching TV, movies, stuff like that, and knocking out this homework.
Yes,
and also, I'll be clipping up some stuff that we're gonna share on the Twitter and Instagram, like of comments we made over the past 2 episodes, just to give you guys a little bit of a shortened version of the podcast. Also, don't forget to share with friends, family, all the above. And, as we always say on here, have a great night, guys.
Yeah.
Love y'all. And Jake always says
Jordan's the goal, man. Jordan's the goal. Don't worry about it. And TB12.
Uh-huh.